I'm struggling tonight with words. This is take 4. I just got back. I've said this a couple times now. The meeting was okay. The full wolf moon is outside. I took some bad photos of it on my phone. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything with them, but they're there. And I did go out and make a note of the sunset, which I've never done. I've mentioned it before, but tonight was the night that I actually went out to find the sunset, to see where it happens. I went to the west. That was the secret. Head west. So I went west. I didn't have to go too far. Apparently west is like everywhere. But I did have to get a clear line of the horizon. So I kind of waited till it was about 20 minutes till the time, and started following the light as it faded. So I went on a walk, and yeah, so I got some good images. Saw my friends, the geese, again. Second time in a row, same day. I wonder if they're starting to recognize me. They didn't seem to mind. I didn't get yelled at very much at all. You know, the way geese tend to yell. But they mostly, I guess, are used to human presence, and they just let me pass. I'm a little bit wary of geese. I don't know if I was attacked at one point when I was young or something, but I don't trust geese very much. Ducks I'm okay with, but geese, I don't know. Maybe it's their large wings and they flap. I don't know. I don't know. I told more of my story tonight. Tonight I was prompted by the conversation to share about memory and my uncertainty and lack of confidence in my memory. How complete of a memory I have, and how I don't know what I don't remember. I think I remember a good bit, but I don't remember what I've forgotten. So, and how when I'm around certain people that knew me from before, how I get the sense that I'm supposed to remember things that I obviously don't remember, but I should, because I was there, but I don't have any memory of it. So it's like I don't remember relations of who is connected to who, and it's like how they're, because maybe it was information that I should have picked up but I wasn't paying attention, or I was just too inebriated or too not there that I would have been there but I wasn't there. So no long-term memory can form if there's no short-term, because if I'm not paying attention, then so nowadays I am motivated to be paying attention almost at all times. Almost. Maybe not. I don't know. But I am recalling and remembering a whole lot more of my experience. And at the same time, so I don't have to remember so much, I'm recording it. So then I can, it's like, well, I've got it written or recorded, and now I don't have to worry about losing it, because it's somewhere, and I can just feel okay about it. So it was kind of cool though tonight after the meeting, after shared all about that. talk about my memory. You know, I share what I know. I don't share what I don't know. And people don't know what I don't know, so I don't share. I don't share about that. But tonight I admitted about the stuff that I don't remember, and so because I don't want to lose any more. You know, the whole thing about wasting time, how nothing about any time is a waste as long as I can find the value in it. And there is a value in all of it if I know what I'm looking for. And it's like everything that came before led to now. So if I'm okay with now, then, because if you start changing anything in the past, then you don't even, there's no even certainty that there is a now. You know, for somebody else there might be a now, but not for, you know, so. So anyway, the cool thing after the meeting was, you know, I knew about the moon. I hadn't seen it yet, but I knew it was out there. So when I went outside with the last two guys that were there with me, we were talking inside. We brought the conversation outside because I wanted to leave. The first thing I saw, because I was looking for it, was the moon, and it was right there, just right up in the sky, and just, and you know, so I started taking pictures immediately, and so, you know, that caught their attention, and they started noticing, and we started talking about the full wolf moon, and the first full moon of the year, and one of the other guys started taking pictures too, and we were comparing pictures and how bad they are on our camera phones. And the other guy, he was talking about this camera equipment that he was, you know, from some relative that passed away, and it was expensive equipment. He was trying to get rid of it, and he was like, he was wondering if either one of us were interested in photography. And of course, neither one of us, well, not of course, but neither one of us are or were. And you know, he's still trying to talk us into it. And it's like I had to convince him almost that it's like, no, it would just go into a closet somewhere. It would make it, you know, it's like, so find somebody that's interested, and you know, let somebody that can use it have the best deal. Don't just try to, you know, anyway. So, and but it was a good meeting. I got to talk about how I can't save anybody, and I cannot help them either. All I can do is, you know, share what I have to share, and what it was like, what happened, and what it's like now. And if that helps anybody, great. And if they're listening, I guess that's good. I don't know. Whether anybody's listening, I'm still talking. You know, so whatever anybody hears or doesn't hear, that's not really my concern. I'm just talking to myself out loud in a room full of people. And if anybody's bothering to pay attention, bothers to hear, and bothers to remember any of it, once it's like, it's no longer my concern. I've done what I set out to do, and I'm doing it to make myself feel better, or let myself feel better about myself, give myself some feeling of satisfaction, relief, or whatever that word, give myself, I get a sense of purpose, validation of my own existence, something like that, that I exist more than just as a concept or an idea. Yep, I felt that. Yeah, but I guess the best I can do, as is for me, like anybody else, I have to want to help myself. I have to want to save myself. And, you know, save myself means making the choice to live. You know, I can give up anytime I want, but I choose not to. I'm stubborn that way. I mean, it's resolved that way. Coming into focus. it's not picture perfect. There's lots of flaws. But they're my flaws. And I don't really seek to, I never could anyway. I can just work on being myself, I guess, to the best of my ability. It doesn't excuse bad behavior, though. So I can work on, things that are annoying, I guess. But as far as like little personality traits, things that encourage me, things that inhibit me, my natural tendencies or inclinations, my instincts, my intuitiveness, my innovation, my inventiveness, or lack thereof it, my hesitation, my expectation, my confidence, or lack of confidence, all those things, just everything. Empathy, apathy, sympathy. Just everything about a personality. Because I was thinking about how I was thinking about self-image and self-esteem, and how much we can invest in what we think other people think about us, and how it doesn't really matter what anybody thinks. It matters what I think about myself at the end of the day. I mean, it helps if I feel good about myself, I guess. And it also helps if I feel like I am wanted and valued. But not letting myself get so overwhelmed by anything that's going on around me or anything that's not going on around me, that when things don't turn out the way I want them to or how I think they're supposed to, that I get critically demoralized. There's always saving throws. And the other day I was talking about strength, dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, constitution. I forgot to mention the other one, charisma. I think I roll a 10 on that, just base 10, just middle. Maybe I've, by experience, gotten 1 or 2, but it's been a struggle. But I think I'm liked a lot better than, well, I'm definitely liked better than I used to be liked. In fact, I think I'm liked too much for my taste. Because people are just too darn curious, and they want to talk more, and it's like, I just want to go, and it's like, don't they have homes and other people to talk to? Because I don't know. But I'm already running out of things to say. I've talked enough. It's been a long day, I guess. Thursday. It's been a day off. And I took a lot of photos and a lot of video, and I've done this a couple times. And nothing's changed. Like, I still don't have nothing. I don't have any new information. I don't have any news. The world is still spinning. The human race is still destroying its environment. And too apathetic to really make any serious commitment to doing anything. the news is still horrible. Um, but I can make my little world, my little experience of it, I can work on making that a little bit better. And along the way, try to improve my environment or reduce my own impact on it. All those little things. But with so many people on this planet, I try not to think about it. But there's that apathy right there. I'm just not, it's like I'd like to just leave it to, hopefully there's people working on it that are smarter than me. I don't know. I think people are, I think there's, I think the writing's on the wall, and I think people already know it. And it's just a matter of time, of inevitabilities. The cascade event it's already been set in motion, and it has to go its natural course. It's going to take a long time, over the course of hundreds, if not thousands. But so I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling now, I guess. It's outside my scope. So I'm only really in charge of myself and I guess my attitude and how I think about things, and helping others to help themselves, support. I'm kind of emotionally invested in this life, a lot more emotionally invested than at any other point. And I'm having a better time of it too. I still have problems, but they're problems I can work on. I don't have to like them though. And I guess I have hope. It's not a guess, but it's a grudging acknowledgement that change is possible, as long as I'm willing to work on it and not give up and just keep trying. I don't have to be so scared all the time of everything. And what is to be, it is to be. And I can make slight course corrections. But I only know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know. So I can't beat myself up about all the stuff that I don't know at this time. I'll know it then. I don't know it now. It's like, so I'm just really trying to not make any rash thoughts. To like read into stuff because I can read. That's one of my jokes. I have jokes, by the way. That somebody could send me a text, which not many people ever send me texts anymore because I don't encourage it. They could say hi in a text, and I can read that and be like, what's that supposed to mean? That's the joke. That somebody can say like the simplest thing, and I can read into it, whatever I want to. So give me something complicated and I'll complicate it even more. And it's like, oh my gosh, I get so confused. I do it to myself. And it's... So, in the face of... I just try not to... It's like, just leave it. Just... I don't have any information one way or the other to say one thing or the other, and I can believe whatever I want anyway. I can construct whole scenarios and timelines which don't exist. I can make up people that don't exist. I can just fabricate them out of nothing. Does it do me any good? No. And then I start having trouble telling what the difference is. And that's scary. So... So this helps, I guess. Reminds me what's important, I guess. The struggle. I don't struggle so much anymore. I still struggle, but at least I don't struggle alone. Like, regardless of what people think about me and my resolute independence or whatever people think, I don't know. I just don't let people help me. That's what they know. It's like I rarely, if at all, it's like I just keep to myself, and I disappear and then I come back. And I just figure it's not really any of their business. I guess. I don't know if you can hear that. It's a train. But at some point, I kind of figure I probably will invest in other people. Being lonely is, kind of, I'm used to it. I'm very used to it. I don't know how not to be alone. I have a lot of the opposite problems, or opposite, because it's like, I'm very used to being alone. I think alone. I only consider my own self in regards of schedules and times and whatever I have to consider other people's schedules. So it's like it complicates things, and it's like I have to think about, what's going on for other people when I'm usually only concerned with, I only have to keep track of myself. And usually that's a full-time job, just keeping track of what's going on for me. And I just rely on other people that they're taking care of themselves. And I will interact with them based on where they're at. And it's like, well, hopefully they're taking care of themselves and I'm taking care of me. And then when we interact, it's like, okay, well, I don't know. For having nothing to say, I can go on and on and on. Maybe that's annoying. But this is just me talking to myself. And I kind of have stopped watching these myself. At the very beginning, I was like, it was a thing where I'd watch them back to, be entertained or whatever. And now it's just like, I just record them and put them up. I don't even bother looking at them again. And I don't put up a description on any of them either, because they don't contain anything. Nothing I could really, tack on a description about, like, oh, this one I talked about this, because this is just random. It's just, there's no topic. It's just stuff. what I'm thinking just randomly. So it's just me just talking to myself. So there's stuff going on in the background. But I don't know what's going on there. You know, most of these times where I think there's something going on that might, involve me, it doesn't involve me. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just reading myself into the situation as if I play a part, and it's like, no, I don't play a part. I'm just somebody in the background, you know. But I thought maybe I did play a part. It's not out of the realm of all feasibility and possibility. I don't think so. But I really don't know what's not possible. So I just kind of tend to believe that anything is, you know, within the realm. And the planet is a realm. So I've heard of stranger things. And I'm living, evidence of it. That there are other things going on beyond what we understand. I think so. So other people tend to like to prove me wrong unknowingly. It's like you almost have to go out of your way to disprove things, unprove them. And it's like kind of takes the mystery out of life. You know, the magical quotient. The more we try to explain everything, put some reason behind it, some logic to it, then it turns out we were wrong all the time. That sure did, we like to have everything make sense to us or something. I don't know. I'm just rambling, and then starting to feel sorry for myself too. So this is where my self-talk goes sometimes. I'll be all right. And also, it's like I can, well, I'll just keep giving myself the benefit of the doubt, and give other people the benefit of the doubt as well. Because I only know where I'm at. So I'm just kind of in unknown territory right now, and I'm not sure what to make of things. It's like, I don't know if I'm supposed to know. Oh man, I am in trouble of some kind. And I really would like to know, but what I'm supposed to be doing. But there's no one that can tell me. I need to work through it and just live through it. It'll make sense in time. I hope so. One way or the other.